need to be nice with the technique.
We are busy brightening up the neighborhood. Chadwick. I'm the Managing Director of the Orchards Project. Noel Hutton, who is the Director of the Orchards Project, and Veredi Tricot, who is also a Director. And we have two of our staff members, major staff members, Christian Moffaking and Striker Mbani.
I participate in technical issues as far as the Orchards Project is concerned and assist where I can, make sure that the project runs as smoothly as it possibly can.
Last year we had a graffiti jam at the main gallery, which is the Spark Gallery, and it was very successful. At that same time, the National Department of Arts and Culture put out a request for projects, public art projects, which we applied for. We were then granted by the Department of Arts and Culture, National Department of Arts and Culture, a grant which covers part of the cost of the present project. We put in for 3 projects, which we are able to do with the present funding. We're able to do 2 of the projects. The main building, which we're in at the moment, is the former FNB building, which is the Orange Grove Community Center. We decided that because of the Corridors of Freedom and its relationship to the community, that would be the best building to actually create the graffiti that we're doing at the moment. So eventually we hope that it will be a full-fledged community center for the Corridors of Freedom, incorporating the BRT project and also the various residents associations who will have the availability of the building for meetings.
Livening up of the city, it's a part of the city, it's an integrated and strategically placed part of the city relative to the Corridors of Freedom, and to improve on grey facades, to make a prettier, more vibrant, more accessible and more lively part of the city. It stands to reason that public art in the form of graffiti and many other forms to come would be a great way to go, and that's pretty much how it's been planned and being implemented at this stage.
I'm Mars. I've been doing graffiti for 10 plus years around Johannesburg City. Well, I mean, I got the call from Osmic and he told me that there was a small wall to paint around the corner from the big facade of a building. And, you know, he was kind of open about it and he just let me kind of do whatever I wanted to do and cover a couple of 100 meters of space with spray paint. I know the other guys, they got like a bit more of a stricter brief. They did Mandela and clouds and all sorts of scenery. Yeah, look, I mean, you know, graffiti is, the problem with graffiti is it's at 2 sort of polar opposites. There's the vandalism side and then there's the creative side. That there is a difference, that there is different people doing it. So I can't speak for someone who's completely into vandalism, but I can speak for myself who is more into the art side of things. And I think in general the public have been more receptive to graffiti overall, even the vandalism side. You know, they're starting to understand why and the human sort of communication that happens through it in the streets and the messages that even the vandals are trying to portray.
My name is Dread, MSE X-Man. Okay, I started drawing in '93 and I did my first mural. My first masterpiece was in '95. Okay, what inspired it is a lot of our history and you know, the future, you know, so to speak, because we have a portrait of Mandela being done by Khoja upstairs, and we have some Khoisan rock art, and we have the Mapungubwe monument at the entrance, you know. So it was inspired by, you know, a lot of you know, some of the stuff that we see on a daily basis, you know. Yeah, it's basically, you know, the reading and the universal messaging in terms of African culture. The culture is slightly over 40 or so. So there's still a long way for us to go, you know. Unlike pop art and, you know, Cubism, Dadaism, which have fallen off. They lasted about 10 years, 20 years. But here we are, we're still going strong, and you know, here in Jozi the culture is still in its infant stage. You know, like Mars said, you know, we still have a long way to go. So the more the merrier, you know. And of course, we need, you know, government to become more welcoming.
The amount of work that they've done in such a short time is actually amazing. The comments that we've had from businesses and public around have been really great. When you look at the variety of styles.
I was surprised because they did it in one day.
Well, when you consider that this is a pick-it-up garden site that's always been a drab white wall with no character, and suddenly it's transformed.
As we've said, graffiti has been transformed from being almost a stigma, something which is related to hooliganism, etc., to a public art form, something that's desired, something's wanted, and you can actually see there's a lot of skill, time, effort, and value added to, for example, public facilities that we have here.
I've heard many people, they used to actually associate the public artists, like the graffiti artists, as some evil people, while they don't know that what they are doing is just like to beautify the area.
Maybe we'll see more young guys joining us, so we can teach them how to do it, so they can be make money tomorrow.
Not an easy art form, but it is a skill as well. You've got to have the temperament for it. This is important, to be able to see a blank canvas, whether it be a wall or a house or a building, and say, fine, I can transform that. Because this is what it's about. It's about transformation, both in our culture and in our built environment. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased with how everything has turned out. The painting on the building is brilliant. The painting in Pine Street is brilliant. It's nice to see everything come together. I think that it was a great success. You know, we had some of the top people within the city here with us, which was very important. Plus we had the public, and it showed that Orange Grove has got a life of its own. And I'm very pleased, and I'm very happy, and I want to thank everybody that participated and everybody that worked with us. That's what we need. We need good cooperation from everybody. Then we'll move forward with transformation. Thank you.